Hello and welcome to another lesson of Python programming for beginners. In this lesson, we will understand how the plus operator works in Python. So let's create a file first. Let's call it a plus operator.py. Okay. So we will declare some variables. Let's say x equals 5, then y equals 3. Let's call z equals let's say ABC. Okay, so we can try things like that. Let's say print. If I say print okay, so if I want to print something, let's say I want to print it with a good one, let's say hello, and if I want to concatenate it with, let's say, another value, so let me give some small space and I'll say z. Okay, so it should print hello ABC. It should print hello ABC. Okay, then I'll use another print statement here. Now I'll say let's call it, let's say hello. I'll keep a little space here. Then if I want to add some another text, I can directly truncate any another text as well. Let's call it XYZ. Okay, so I can connect that as well. So here again this will concate. So if we talk about this should give me the output as, let's say, hello ABC. Okay, and if we see this should give me the output as hello XYZ. Okay, so in both the cases this is concatenating the strings. Okay, so here if you see z is a string, okay, z is a string, and XYZ is directly a string we are passing here. Okay, so in both the cases, when both the operands of this plus operator, here again we see it is a string, and here again it is a string, here again it is a string, and here again it is a string. So in both the cases now both the operands are string, so it will concate. Okay, now if I say print let's call it x plus y. Okay, x plus y. Okay, so in both the cases now the operands are number. In both the cases now the operands are numbers, so we should get the addition. So if we say 5 plus 3, we should get 8. Okay, so this will print addition, this will print addition. Okay, so this will print the addition since both the operands are numbers. Okay, but let's try another stuff now. Okay, let's say if I say x plus z, so one is string, one is number, one is string, one is number. So this will not print addition, or this will not concatenate. This will give me an error. Okay, this will give me an error. Okay, so this will throw an error. So let's see that are not of same type. So in Python, basically both operands should be of same type. So here it is of same type, both are string. Here again both are string, so it will concate. Here both are numbers, so it will perform the addition. Basically it will perform the addition. Okay, but in this case both operands are of not same type. One is number, one is string, so it will throw us an error. Okay, so let's check that with the terminal. We will try to execute that. Let's call it like Python and plus operator dot py. Okay, so if you can see the output, the first hello ABC as expected, it's showing me. Second again hello XYZ as expected, we have the output. Again 8, that is it has performed the addition. But if you see last statement XYZ, it is giving us an error that unsupported operand type. Okay, if you can see, it is explaining in a proper way as well. Okay, so that we can understand everything. So file name is given, line number 7 is also given. Okay, and it's also printing that line, so print XYZ. Okay, and means error definition or description is also given, like, okay, there is a type error, and it is saying that unsupported operand type for plus, integer, and string. Okay, so both are of different type. That is why we have the error here. Okay, so if you see, let me try another one. Let me show you another one. What I'll do is I'll create another one. Let me call it a, let's say, and we will say a equals to 10. Okay, but since I have written this in quotes, this is a is not integer. Now this is again a string. Let's just try with this as well. So what if I say x plus a? Okay, So again, one is string, one is number, one is string, one is number. Okay, so x is integer and a is string. So again here what we should get is we should get an error. Okay, we should get an error. So let's try that again. Okay, but for this I'll have to comment this because that will not show it. Okay, so or let's try again directly from the okay, so if you can see that we are getting that output now. So on line number 10, and we are getting that okay, x plus a, and again we have the same error, okay. So why I have commented this again, if I do that and if I run it again, you can see it's showing me only error from line 7, and it is not showing other errors. So generally Python stops on the first error, and then when you solve this, then only it shows you the other error. So that is again a good thing, so that you don't get confused with a lot of errors. So that's how we can use the plus operator. And this is one of the important concept. Initially you should understand how the plus operator works, because we use plus operator a lot of places, or so many times for concatenating or for a lot of other purposes. Okay, hope you have understood this, and you don't have any doubt with this. Okay, so see you in the next lesson.